What if the navigation app used every day could slowly learn how the driver actually likes to travel? Waze has introduced 5 major updates, changing everything from route suggestions and voice instructions to road reports and motorcycle navigation. Behind these features is a bigger shift. Waze is moving from simply giving directions to creating a more personalized driving experience. For years, Waze has followed a fairly simple formula. Traffic data plus driver reports equals better routes. Enter a destination, choose a route, and follow the instructions. The latest update changes that relationship by adding information about how people actually drive. Waze can now learn route preferences, reduce unnecessary voice instructions, understand more natural road reports, search for destinations through conversational requests, and create motorcycle-specific routes. That is 5 major changes arriving around the same time, although not every feature is available to every driver yet. Some are already rolling out globally, while others remain in beta or selected countries. So what exactly has changed, and which features actually matter during a normal drive? Consider a daily commute with 2 possible routes. One takes 30 minutes and uses a highway. The other takes 28 minutes, but passes through several local streets, traffic lights, and tight turns. Waze has traditionally focused heavily on the faster option. Now, personalized navigation can take previous route choices into account. If a driver repeatedly chooses the highway, Waze can learn that preference and make the highway more prominent in future suggestions. The feature also uses past trips to improve personalized ETA estimates. That is useful because the fastest route on paper is not always the route people prefer in real life. A 2-minute difference may seem tiny, but saving 2 minutes across 5 daily trips means 10 minutes every week. Over roughly 50 working weeks, that becomes more than 8 hours. The actual result will depend on traffic and driving habits, but the idea is simple. Waze is trying to make navigation fit the driver, rather than forcing every driver into the same calculation. Then there is Less Chatty mode, which solves one of the oldest navigation problems. Navigation apps can sometimes provide instructions for almost everything, including roads where absolutely nothing complicated is happening. A long straight road can suddenly turn into a full audio presentation. Less Chatty mode reduces those interruptions and focuses on important guidance such as critical turns, hazards, and lane changes. That makes sense for anyone listening to music, podcasts, or audiobooks while driving. A navigation voice constantly cutting into a conversation can become more annoying than useful. Waze keeps the important alerts while reducing the unnecessary ones. It is a small change, but sometimes the best technology upgrade is the one that simply does less. And after years of navigation apps talking through every second of a journey, silence might actually feel like a premium feature. Waze has also improved conversational reporting, making it easier to report changes on the road. Instead of searching through several report categories, drivers can describe certain problems naturally. The system can handle reports involving issues such as road closures and outdated addresses, which can then be sent to local map editors for verification. This matters because roads are constantly changing. A road that was open yesterday could be blocked today because of construction, an event, or an accident. One driver reporting that change can potentially help thousands of later drivers avoid the same problem. Waze has always depended heavily on its community, so making reporting easier can improve the entire system. The important part is that reports are not simply accepted blindly. Local editors can check the information before changes are made to the map. That gives the feature a useful balance between fast reporting and human verification. The most interesting feature for many users could be Gemini-powered destination search. Instead of typing the exact name of a business, users can describe what is needed. A request could involve finding a nearby coffee shop that is open now, locating parking near a destination, or searching for a gas station with low prices. The difference may sound small, but compare 2 searches. Typing coffee gives a basic list. Saying, find a coffee shop nearby that is open now, adds location, timing, and a specific requirement. The second request is much closer to how people actually speak. Waze can then return relevant options that can be used for navigation. The feature is currently rolling out to the Waze beta community globally on Android and iOS, so it is not yet available to everyone. Still, it shows how navigation search could change. Instead of learning how to search the app, users can simply explain what they want. Cars and motorcycles do not experience roads in exactly the same way, and Waze is finally building around that difference. Motorcycle mode creates routing designed specifically for two-wheelers, taking motorcycle-friendly roads and relevant hazards into account. The system can consider things such as potholes, speed bumps, raised crosswalks, shoulder endings, and narrow bridges. Waze also says motorcycle routing combines real-time traffic information with motorcycle-focused map editors who add relevant hazards. That is important because simply changing the vehicle icon does not create motorcycle navigation. The route itself needs to understand how two-wheelers interact with roads. A shortcut that makes sense for a motorcycle may not work for a large car, while a road condition that seems minor from inside a car can be much more noticeable on two wheels. There is a major catch with motorcycle mode. The initial rollout covers 7 countries: Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Malaysia, Mexico, Peru, and the Philippines. More countries are planned, but a complete worldwide rollout has not been announced. That means seeing the feature online does not necessarily mean it will appear inside the Waze app everywhere. The same situation applies to Gemini destination search, because that feature is currently being tested with beta users. Meanwhile, personalized navigation, less chatty mode, and conversational reporting are the more widely available parts of the update. So this is not one giant switch that suddenly changes every Waze installation. It is really 5 separate upgrades arriving at different speeds and in different markets. That distinction matters because users may update the app and still wonder why certain features are missing. For everyday drivers, the 3 most accessible improvements are personalized navigation, less chatty mode, and conversational reporting. They do not require special hardware or a new vehicle. An updated smartphone app is enough to use the available features. Personalized navigation can make route suggestions more relevant. Less chatty mode can reduce unnecessary interruptions, and conversational reporting can make road information easier to submit. The other 2 features are more limited because Gemini destination search is still in beta, while motorcycle mode is restricted to its initial 7-country rollout. That makes the update interesting for 2 different reasons. Some changes are immediately practical, while others show where Waze could be heading next. The app is becoming less dependent on rigid commands and more capable of understanding personal habits and natural requests. Put all 5 features together, and Waze is becoming more adaptive by using driving habits, traffic, reports, and natural language requests. Instead of simply finding the fastest route, it is starting to consider who is driving, what they prefer, and what is happening on the road. Gemini search and motorcycle mode are the flashiest additions, while personalized navigation and less chatty mode could be more useful on everyday trips. The bigger shift is simple. Waze is moving from calculating routes to creating navigation that understands the driver. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.